Nunca imaginé mi despedida porque no lo pensaba, pero creo que no lo hubiese imaginado de esta manera. Me hubiese gustado.
Lionel Messi is arguably the best player of Barcelona, if not the best player of all time in general. He spent 18 years in Catalonia and won every single trophy imaginable, including 4 Champions League Cups, 3 FIFA Club World Cups, 10 Spanish Champion Cups, 3 UEFA Super Cups, 7 Spanish Cups, and 8 Spanish Super Cups. His individual trophies are even better. In Barcelona kit, he became 6 times Ballon d'Or winner, 6 times the best FIFA men's player, 3 times UEFA Best Player in Europe, 6 times Champions League top scorer, and 10 times Player of Year in La Liga. And for 2 decades, his name was associated with the club from Catalonia. But in 2021, the team announced that the Argentinian legend will no longer play for them. The whole world was shocked, because it didn't feel real. A lot of people to this day still don't know the real reason behind Messi's departure, and that he basically had no choice. His farewell was suddenly unavoidable, due to many factors that we will discuss. Welcome back to Goal Plus, and in today's video we will talk about the truth behind Messi leaving Barcelona. But first, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more football content. First of all, we wanted to answer the question, why Messi couldn't stay at Barcelona anyway? The answer is quite complicated, but we will try to explain it the simplest way possible. It's all because of the La Liga and their restrictions. No one would have even thought that the impact of Messi's departure would begin immediately after winning his last Champions League Cup. Immediately after the 2015-16 season, Barcelona's terrible transfer policy began, where their ex-president, Josep Bartomeu, handed out huge salaries to players, which in the future will cause big problems in the team's budget. Poor results and problems with players forced the management to look for new alternatives for the club, which will also affect the state of the general treasury. The problems escalated, and the time had already come to go for extra methods, lowering salaries and saying goodbye to some players. However, many may wonder, if Messi loved Barca so much, why didn't he agree to play like Dani Alves, who came back in 2021 for the minimum wage allowed by the league? Yes, it's obvious that Messi agreed several times to the maximum salary reduction, but even taking into account the fact that Leo will play for free, this is legally impossible. There are these reasons for this. Barcelona president Laporte explained after Messi's departure that players' salaries alone accounted for about 110% of total income. And after Lionel left, this figure dropped to 95%. But this was still not enough, because in order to comply with the rules of La Liga, it was necessary to further reduce these percentages to 70. And this was a very deadlocked situation. Even if Messi wanted to play for free, he still would not have been accepted. So, who we should blame for all of this? Of course, this problem, as almost 90% of all Barcelona problems, comes from their ex-president Bartomeu. Since the team won treble in 2015, the stats were never on the same level, but the salaries and new signings were extremely high. Bartomeu were giving players like Pjanic or Sergi Roberto more than 10 million euros per year, which is absolutely insane. Before leaving Barcelona, he managed to sour ties with numerous players, including Lionel Messi. Player said what he thinks about Bartomeu in an interview with Goal.com, claiming that the former Barcelona president had lied to him on multiple occasions. Nevertheless, there was a hope for Barcelona fans, because Laporta's main campaign for the election was that Leo is going to stay at Barcelona. So, when Bartomeu finally left and Laporta came back, Leo was really happy about. He was negotiating since months and months with Laporta, with his team to extend his contract with Barcelona. And when PSG and Manchester City approached him in April to ask Leo Messi about this kind of opportunity, he always said thank you, but I want to continue as Barcelona player. Some people, including Messi's father, claim that Laporta lied to the fans and used Messi's name just to become president. But as we said previously, there was no way he could stay, because of restrictions set by La Liga. And due to all of this, Messi was forced to leave Catalonia, even though playmaker himself said many times that he wanted to finish his career at Camp Nou. Barca fans knew that this day would come sooner or later, but no one expected that it would end like this. Instead of a stadium full of fans, as was the case with Xavi and Puyol, there is only a conference hall. Instead of a well-deserved pension, he got a forced transfer to PSG, where Leo wasted 2 years of his career. But no matter how it was, We should all be grateful to Messi for his influence on our favorite game.
Y siempre dije que esta era mi casa y que era muy difícil que yo me vaya de acá y era lo que realmente siento y sentía porque